for a whole year and more. Get Momo goodies and a school van for participating schools. You can also apply for a school fees loan. Simply dial *165*80# or use the Momo app.
Welcome to Soroti Calvary Nursery and Elementary School, where excellence meets holistic transformational education. Located along Soroti Moroto Road at Akaikai Center, Abalangbi, Soroti City East. We blend day and boarding facilities for our learners. Our nursery is equipped with comfortable seating, engaging play materials, and a cozy resting room, all following latest curriculum. Our elementary school boasts well-furnished classrooms, a state-of-the-art digital library, and a team of skilled and dedicated teachers. With a spacious dining hall, dormitories, and healthy ablution facilities, we nurture our learners morally, physically, and spiritually. Ample playing grounds promote fun and exercise, with daily transport from Soroti town ensuring accessible education. Join us today at Soroti Calvary, where we live by our motto, fear God and excel. Enroll today and shape a brighter tomorrow. For more information, contact 0394 801 272 or 0789 610 514.
Voice of Tesong is at Terediroda, Jajiro Catibere, Pedro Catibolo, Poquito Tomosado, Catibonano Paluda, Nijajiro Catibere, Penecere, Catibono, Anebe, Supuniti George, Tojo Cabrebolo Tomada, Arizoto program Catare, Pedro Cabrebono, Budo Catibono, Anebe, Irene Kindo Catibono, and after Jasilo Catibono, Otomarito, Camaro Catare, Pedro Cabrebono, Arizakabo, Abulia, Yogadio Catura, Quina, Neni, Yogadio, Alpine Kedaso, Yogadio, Anebe, Ida Cachia, Jagio, Cabre, Pedro Cabrebono, is a queen, and I doubt you're reporting to my boss today. Good morning. Good morning, of course, from wherever you are getting us live. This is 88.4 Voice of Tesong. Open of ceremony is my name. And of course, also be going until is at the hour of exactly 9 a.m. and Panenda Inebe, Irene Kino in Rache Jasti, Otoma, Abuela Shari, because yesterday we had a number of games that we played, Okaturebo, that is Aronia Pianenda, and now, of course, in the UEFA Champions League, there were so many games that we played, and of course, we saw to surprise Okaturebo. We saw controversial incidences happening up in different matches, Okaturebo and Panenda, most especially Liverpool, Keralo, Newcastle, and Pandomunjebe, just Okaturebo, that is after Pon Kere, and Parokarebo Jasi, that is referees Kere VR on so many occasions, of course, they had to join in the Cabrebonoya. And I saw more Sacrosine Keremara Sado Cature Bonoya, Ariza Otoma Oike. So she also talked about the Ghana Premier League yesterday, the number of games or so that were played Okaturebo, that is Anani Paninda, and of course also be giving you Okature Bonoya, Aquajata Okature Bonoya, that is an after Kere, I saw Masoto Pondo Cature Bonoya, Arizangopo Angonda, and it's Tokanda Chajasi. So much today is a Wednesday, Erasa Pasha Tomanado 11th of March 2026. Euta do Cature Bono, do Cature Bonoy, Anebe, Euta, Euta do Cature Bonoya, Ariza Kita Nepana. Let's start first of all with first things first to Cature Bonoya, and a Panda Dumunja Cature Bono to Abolashonuka, Uganda Premier League. We had a number of games that were played out to Mapakida and the Bian and Endo, a number of games that were played yesterday, and I wanted Yebe a police, a money to AG Team Local Sports Club Villa, they beat SC Villa by a goal at 0 to Cature Bonani, and of course, it was a very good game to Cature Bonani Panen, whereby, of course, the two goalkeepers are really on so many occasions. We called upon to step out of their lines to come and save the situation of Cature Bonoya and Zanepe. And coming to this game, police had gone 3 games without a victory or without a win until the age of SC Villa. As at home, police secured a hard 4-1 victory against SC Villa in the Uganda Premier League encounter at Akira Road Police Arena. Mama Panadoka Chane Panenda, Lawrence Tezekia broke the deadlock in the 7th minute after Nottingham home left footed a powerful striker, giving the home crowd a reasonable, of course, a reason to smile, and also Jubilee Cature Bonoy. Patrick Akande beat his mark also, that is in 3 minutes later after Akande beat his marker, but his final powerful effort went slightly wide off the target and in Nebe Apodakosino Monaros. Frank Semfoso thought that he had leveled matters for SC Villa in the 15th minute, but his goal was also ruled out. It was ruled out for offside. Ibodo Kachari Panda Yenda Ategel Kado Kachurebo, Arizanone and Pe and so SC Villa Kapani Makire Paraka. The victory, of course, now takes the police to a 5th position with 35 points, while SC Villa remained 4th with just 38 points of Kachurebo Noya. And Villa wanted to close down the gap. They wanted to be able to compete with the top teams, of course, of Vipers, Kitara Keda, the Kesto Kachane Para, Konidu Mujo Kachure Bonebe, Mamdo Kapane Bere Bonoida, Zakirosine, I Parakaneja, Jakado Kachure Bonoya, Arizan Ponkera Panda, so yes, Agricola Bian, Jekina Dokachanepe, and in Amarus also be a team of Calvary. I don't know, but I think Calvary, those guys, of course, will be planning to, they'll be preparing to get back to the big league because even Maroons, the team that has also been struggling, Otoma Oliga Nepanenda, and they failed to capitalize on their home advantage and also take advantage of Maroon's poor performance of former name. They would have also managed to have gotten at least maximum points and they just jacked, but still they couldn't they couldn't beat a team of Maroon's of course, so managed to get a goal through Jakalebakai Ivan Asaba, who was also on target as the prison wardens collected maximum points away from Ariza Homa Nepanenda, Niskapana Nuda Ajasibiana, Akirosine Kere, that is my Soma Sotoma, Bola Shodo there are so much that are going to be playing. The Vipers will be heading to the other side in military barracks in Bombo, and they'll be playing against UPDF, and then URA will be hosting Lugazin as a KC will take on the team Moloka Express Football Club. Another big fixture Lokachure Bonoya, Otoma Pakina na Paulo Ngeso Kachure Bonda Chajasi, Lokabere Bonoya, I Somasi. Automa, I never got to Bonoya, and example. Elsewhere, I find that SC Villa decided to Panda to retain. They decided to Panda to retain their man and Neja Kaitimo Loda, Podcast Quito Yokazoka to Bonoya, I Jack Neja Kaitimo Loda, Ebaka Nepanda Mandela Law. Ngida limdo kachane pedo kwa bono AIT team do kachule bono polo da roda Ibaka do kachule bono team do SC Villa Cup president, and yesterday the chairman of SC Villa Electoral Committee Brian Kajubi officially declared Haji Omar Ahmed Hussein Mandela, of course the popular known as Mandela, the president of SC Villa for the next 5 good years after he emerged unopposed in the presidential race. Now there were a lot of controversial issues in this race, and one of them was for you to be eligible, first of all, if you want to pick a form, if you want to pick a nomination form to contest as a club president, you must deposit 100 million non-refundable. Hey. If first of all being a member of parliament, you have to put there around 3 million, and then president of the country, president of Uganda, you have to put there around 20 million. Dodo kwa ndoka chane panenda, dodo kwa naberebo kwa nando. So Mamudo Kajani Padokari on Akrosina Parakazi embarks on his new mandate at his important to recognize that Mandela's association with the Villa is neither confined at the last 4 years nor defined solely by the next 5 years. He is and in every sense a man of Villa. He is bond with the club spanning decades, understanding the depth of his journey with the club, therefore provides a vulnerable context as we also look ahead to his leadership over the next 5 good years. And born in 1960 in Kampala, Haji Omar Ahmed Mandela spent his early years in that is a bustling neighborhood of Kisenyi, a place whose vibrancy shaped his youthful ambitions and also quite laid the foundation for his lifelong attachment to football and especially to sports club Villa. Before of course joining Villa, Mandela, like many others of his generation, was an ardent supporter of Express, particularly during the mid-70s there. However, in 1977, ban imposed on Express fractured the club's fan base, and in the aftermath of his period, Mandela's association with SC Villa also began to take shape. And in early proximity to the club was not accidental. It was woven into environment his upbringing and the people around him. And of course, according to veteran SC Villa figures, Fred Guy Kauma, Mandela's father ran a mosque located just in proximity to Kabakaza Palace, which was not far from where the club traces its earliest roots. And of course, though not an official of the club, Mandela's father was a sympathizer, a humble supporter who volunteered his time and resources, even buying footballs for the Nachivo boys at a time when the club's needs were many and its finances were few. Kachure Bonoya, Arizane Panenda, and say history Jakaido Kachure Bonoya, Arizangopo Angonde Jakatimo Roda, Mandela. Of course, there runs a couple of businesses to Kachure Bonoya, Ariza or Uganda to Kachure Bonoya, and Panenda, including Mandela Mila Zanid is the proprietor of Kachure Bonoya and Panenda. So, I'll check quick Alemuni Kapuna Nen. Mandela decided to Kachure Panda to pick the form and also protect. Looking at how he picked SC Villa currently, in fact, many players know SC Villa. I don't think whether they demand. He has tried to professionalize that team. He has tried to maintain and motivate his Sapado Kachure Bonoya and Panenda. And one, of course, SC Villa have been really performing Kachure Bonoya, Joko Kachure Bonoya and Panenda. Yes, look at the one that Chelsea. I saw Maskeda, I Jack Kachure Bonoya, Ariza Angoponga and Epe and then elsewhere Panda Irekijo Otoma Pakena Pabio to my UEFA Champions League name. Ile Kenya Otoma UEFA Champions League yesterday, there were a number of games of course that were played Otoma UEFA Champions League, and we saw a number of teams of course that Panenda fight so hard to make sure that they take advantage of their first legs and in, and Idumunje baby and the team of Liverpool they put up a good performance. I watch the team of Liverpool and Panenda the team of Galatasaray, they put up a good performance and Panenda, and I also believe that if they play like that in the return leg, of course they have chances of catching Panenda Ruda kama catching Panenda kara bole ndo kachile wanapanda. You know, the goalkeeper of Galatasaray was called upon all the time that to come and he stepped out of his line aingara kindo kachile mne team anepe, and those guys had a lot of opportunities but they were just unlucky. And of course I've been talking about the striking line of Galatasaray, how powerful they are, more especially with their Katingo Lebaka Victor Osimhen. Those guys managed to put up also a very good performance. Their striking line was threatening, and they gave up the defense line of Van Dijk and Ibrahim Kanouté a little bit of a hard time and in, and Omonje bapodikesa ko pedosi ibiakini adumuni emopira akera adumune arena egolo akera diakino kachane panda tumada itibeja Katingo Lebaka Lamina is the one who scored after an effort from Eja Katingo Lebaka Victor Osimhen akawa na yaone rekona kikaboja Katingo na kititi mupira ngoni towards the goal kwa yadumune be yape Lamina ne pando kakri bodo Lamina mupira ngona kakin tumada areza itiba repe anida kwa dumye be apodija kama tamara rupendo rakere a team of Liverpool also got an opportunity, they scored. But also their goal was ruled out for handball. Eja Katingo Ibrahim Kanouté. There was a situation whereby Galatasaray also had scored a second goal, but was also ruled out to Lokachane Pe Anenda by Evia and Adumunebe Aporoperosi Ayuari Jakaberebo. That is Ampon Kerani Pan. And of course now Liverpool will really have to cut themselves and try to host Ijakaruko Galatasaray. More especially they are playing at home. Around Kesakwi Aitama no Pedrakere Aninebe Isoma Sakosine Kerojo Korokache. But they really played very well. If you watch that game, Liverpool really put up a good performance of Kachane Paneno, playing away from home and also losing by a goal to 0. And you also remember that you have a return leg, then there are higher chances of Kachane Panebe, and they can still be able to turn things around. Atalanta also played a team of Bayern Munich, but Bayern Munich went so much on rampage. They beat a team of Atalanta by 60 goals to 1 and in. And of course, remember Bayern were playing away from home, so we don't know how they're also going to be able to approach a game with a return leg. John Kelbeja Katimon Vincent Company, if there is a trophy that he wants, if there is a trophy that is going to help, first of all, they decorate him and his CV. Ngese koporoka UEFA Champions League doka chule bonoya. And it's a lot of people. So, you know, I put a saquatra kina bole automa pakena pon. Then mono automo game at Atletico Madrid. I put a saquatra kina bole ketimo Toramos Pazani Paneda. Factable to Bian Atletico Madrid. We know Toramos Paz. I don't know. But it looks like that their problems have now grown too big. I think Odoko Night and Panebe, Mamija Kamunemi Sai surviving and Paneda. And of course, they have to pull up their stockings in the Premier League in the remaining games. They have to win at least 4 of those games for them to try to survive. And that is a relegation and they go Atudo, their coach. I want to tell you, currently they are planning to sack him because from the time they brought him on board, he has never really impressed Jakaberebo Mponke. There is no change. Automotive Dokachule Bonoya, that is Angopa. This guy has a history of being sacked. Mamengeta Nakinekaru, that he never completes the season in a team and Panenda. He really does so. Rang is actually lapi doka chibera and Panenda, Olemati Merebo Ngesi. So Mamoni Jenny, Rolana, of course a number of guys have been lined up like Jakatimon Lebaka Robikin, their former player, is one of the guys of course who have also been lined up and Panda to take to come and take over and Jakadoka Chibera. They were beaten by 5 goals to 2. Ibiana and Panetim Located Comadina, Newcastle Barcelona. It was an interesting game. And the game ended at 1-1. Automa Pakeda Napa, Biano Kachibora and Panenda, Demonja Bapodia Barcelona Odumoto se penalty otomadaka na washa. I know you team of Newcastle also really put up a good performance. They kept on pushing. Ija Kaberebo Pon Kerantila, Podia Camino Peroso Cachare Pero Caberebo Noya, Ariza, Podicasa Coperosa Golo, but they could not contain Itiberebo Ponga, who also kept on that is pressing until they were able to get and equalize through a penalty spot. And of course, today there are also a number of matches and in Bayern Leverkusen will play against the team of Arsenal, Automa Pakena Parolo, Saniare, Kenadakana Kaisano, Anokan, 8:45. So of course, we team loko Bayern Leverkusen, and then Bodongola team loko Bodo Stroke Glimt Porabala Sporting, and of course there is a big one. Paris Saint-Germain will take on Chelsea, as Real Madrid will take on the team loko Manchester City. Another big fixer loko Churebo, that is Anonia Nepe, and Ikoto Ani loko Churebo Nani Panenda, Ariza Naguna Rekiberebo. What do you think is going to be the outcome? First of all, Real Madrid are not doing very well. They are struggling a little bit, and Panenda, but of course remember they are kings of Europe and the kings of Champions League. But of course this season around things are not working out well to Mosaic Kesane Panenda. Manchester City, an improved side. If you watch a game against Manchester City against Newcastle, I find that they put up a very good performance. They played very good football, and also believe if they can carry it, I think definitely they stand a very big chance. I don't know what is your prediction, what is your take? Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea, before the draws, Luis Enrique said that if there is a fixture that he wants, if there is a team that he wants to meet with, that is in the round of 16, is Chelsea. But I also discovered the reasons why. You remember before Luis Enrique went to PSG, Chelsea initially had wanted him, but I think they didn't agree on a couple of things, and Chelsea mentioned some stuff, some words that never impressed that is and I think him wanting him praying so hard to play against Chelsea. He wants to show Chelsea what he's also capable of doing. That is and it's going to be tough for Chelsea. Have also been struggling a little bit but of course on a good day PSG mamukes di soma ito joko bonoya ni panenda so atengo wala mame game rai le langi bonoya just look out Chelsea. In fact just timu pulukeria narai kesi keri tagale bonoya che parasi telekari Chelsea ache parasi no PSG da kapaeni boleti ilo le boleto joki mo inomete kwenye mkojeno kerebe akezo kachane pero kabere bonoya erasi i defending a champions nero kabere bonoya kido bonoya anilebe narai e potikesa kui angeta kido kachere bonoya rezabobia. Of course you can also be able to drop us your prediction in today's game and panenda today's games. What do you think? Chelsea kede timu do kama pana panenda Rebecca PSG, Real Madrid kede timu do Manchester City, Arsenal aikasi anapana jido kwa chere bono yotoma akwapo na ko Germany engeta kinoso kwa chere bono yana pta amipa gnara do kwa bere bonoi that is abobie tijeni kitabere bongani panebe ile majo eja katingo loda ebaka nepe anenda Leandro Trossard Osodi Odegaard Mikel Merino Ben White Ricardo Calafiori just look at amosunga do kwa chane pana. But of course the rest of the players just but eja katingo na Trossard Odegaard Osodi Calafiori era just knocks yes jata eja kabere bol. So which means they can be able to shake them off and be part of the game. Otoma apakida napa alodo against the Ejasi I saw masoka bonoya ne pana. I don't know what you think Otoma doka bonoya that is IT kona ne panenda. And of course so you can still be able drop in your predictions. Otoma SMS that is 0775-840-832 Aribo. TikTok, of course we are live on TikTok. OPD Offside Man also live on my YouTube. You can also be able to tell us exactly what you think Lokachire Bonoya that is anepe anenda Otoma Ogames Muda Alolo Otomaite Kona Jela Chako Mesjane Balabe OP Roger Sape Ulai. Chelsea will win, Man City will also win. Yesi Ebalaja Kaido Kachire Bonoya Amoponga Laje Lokachire Bonoya that is Ape Ulai Ebalaja Katimone Bitele Katemundele Chebalabe. Man City is going to win by 2-1. Joshua from Ojama. Salams to Koni B. Yesi Ebalaja Kaido Kachire Bonoya that is Amoponga Otoma Pakida Anapado Kachire Bonoya. That is a lot of course also Jasi imache zoka chere bonoya ampon kere anida ibuni aijanaki doka chere bonoya that is a esane para excellent to sokoni chapter before I also sign out ane.
Every day we pay for something: transport, lunch, shopping, fuel, everyday life. But what if those everyday payments could upgrade your lifestyle? Now they can. Pay any merchant with Airtel Money and you could win from over 50 million Ugandan shillings in exciting prizes. The more you pay, the higher your chances of winning. Simply use the My Airtel app or dial *185*9# and your everyday payments could upgrade your life every week.
Airtel Money. Instant, secure, borderless.
So why natural and what does it mean to you?
Well, one day you realize you will not be 21 forever. So you want to make the best choice to help you stay your best, not just today, but always. We don't get to choose many things in this life. So I choose to use the best soap that helps me look all natural always.
So wait, what soap do you use?
I use Geisha African Strength, that is the Moringa and Black soap, to give my skin a soft and glowing look. And it's for all skin types.
Wow, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So wait, you're saying that The Natural Girl is not just a song?
No, it's not just a song. Being natural is a lifestyle and is naturally easier with geisha.
New Geisha African Strength, Black and Moringa Soap. Look your best, not just today, but always.
Are you in search for the media to communicate your message across Eastern Uganda, or a companion to inform and entertain you all day long? 88.4 Vote FM is your ultimate choice. Tune in every Monday to Friday and listen to cool programs such as Ewala from 4 to 6 a.m., Yoga Kwenyun from 6 to 10 a.m., Wanijogo from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., The Sports Wave from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Elimunober from 3 to 7 p.m. Eburilo Yemuto from 7 to 8 p.m. Eupa from 8 to 9 p.m. The Night Lockdown from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. We cover all districts across Eastern Uganda. We are located on Plot 32, Haridas Road, in the heart of Soroti City. For inquiries, call 0392 960 687. 88.4 Voice of Teso FM, the people's choice.